Welcome back to Seduce Me with Jackie and Isabel, and
We just got into a fight!
Buttercup just got into a fight with Lisette, and these teachers broke it up, and now we're getting hugged by our hot art teacher, and I don't know what's gonna happen next. I'm worried. Buttercup's gonna get in so much trouble.
I didn't do anything to her! She just attacked me all of a sudden.
Liar!
That's a lie, Lisette. You tripped her on purpose. You've always been a snobby prick to us.
I mean, that's true.
Never! I gave my condolences about her grandfather's death! I try to keep everyone calm. Is that so wrong?
Gross.
You didn't even sound sincere. We know you were only pretending to be nice to spite us.
Suck it, Lisette!
Enough! Miss White, follow me to the dean's office.
Is that Lisette?
I think so. Lisette followed, wiping her eyes in the
Feigned
innocence. She knew how to play up. I remained still in Miss Gordon's arms, unable to bring myself to fight to get Lisette again. I had done my damage. The gaggle of Lisette wannabes would make sure I became infamous around the school. I didn't care. I made my statement on Lisette's face and body, and I wasn't afraid to do it again. Gonna stab a bitch in the schoolyard.
No, don't do that.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Why would you stab me?
'Cause I love
That's
you.
not a reason to stab someone, in fact.
Miss Gordon, however, wasn't done with me.
Oh no, we're gonna get, like, scolded? I don't want to be scolded.
Come with me, sweetie.
Oh. Okay.
I nodded and followed. My friends frowned as they watched me leave, but they headed to class without me.
Are we not gonna get scolded?
Miss Gordon led me to an empty classroom, which she had claimed as hers. It looked like all the other classrooms, but art posters had lined the walls.
There's not a dedicated art room at this nerd academy? I find that hard to believe.
I guess not. Many students loved to be in the room, but hated one thing, the mirror in the very back of the room. It was the one thing Miss Gordon loved to use against her students. With it, she was able to see who was using their phones and who was actually studying art.
Maybe it's like art history too.
Maybe. Miss Gordon led me to the back of the room and sat me down in front of it.
What do you see?
Hot lady boobs.
Myself. Huh? A mirror.
Tell me what you see.
Do you want me to be a smartass about it? Or tell you what you want to hear?
I looked in the mirror and saw myself. My clothes were a little rougher from the fight, but beyond that, I just saw me. Nothing about me seemed different than normal.
I see myself.
All right. What else?
I see you.
And your hot boobs.
What else? I don't understand.
Do you know what I see?
A future ruined.
Why didn't you just tell me this from the beginning?
A future ruined.
I see a brilliant woman who has been working her butt off to try and find herself. She just has a little bit of adversity in her way.
What does that have to do with what happened with Lisette?
Listen, don't think about Lisette right now. She's just another student who doesn't know what you're going through.
Right. I guess.
I stared at myself in the mirror, unable to tear my eyes away. She was right, but I still lingered on what happened with Lisette. I knew Miss Gordon was only trying to help, but I couldn't fight the thoughts in my head.
You're a little cutie. Look at it. She's such a cute.
Yeah, she is very cute.
Boop, her little nosy.
Stop. Don't. No!
Boop!
Don't! Miss Gordon gently rubbed my shoulders, snapping me from my thoughts.
No.
It's okay, sweetie.
I'm uncomfortable.
It's okay, sweetie. I looked up to see her smile down at me through the mirror.
You know, those were some pretty interesting moves. Taekwondo.
I don't think that's what you're supposed to say to me. Yeah.
You'll have to show me one day.
Do you want me to fight you? Is that what are you asking?
Fight me at the schoolyard!
Are we starting like a fight club or something?
Don't bring a knife to a gunfight.
No one has guns or knives. Jackie!
Die, Miss Gordon!
I worry for you sometimes.
As you well should. I laughed as she hugged me gently. I'm not sure you're supposed to do that when you catch your students in a fight.
Look, don't let Lisette get to you, okay? You have your own battles to face, and you can face them just fine. Instead of fighting Lisette, focus on your goals.
Good advice.
I mean, yeah, but we're not gonna get scolded even a little?
Nope.
Not even like a hey,
Everyone knows at least that's a bitch.
If everyone knew that Lisette is a bitch, why would anyone talk to her?
I looked up at her and nodded slightly. It was cliche to hear, but she was telling the truth. I needed to focus on myself first. And my hot new boyfriend, Eric, second. She gave me a small packet of tissues and told me that she would handle Lisette. The fear about my family learning of this that had quickly appeared had vanished when she promised to keep me out of it as much as she could.
How much weight does she pull at the school? Like, everyone knows she was involved. Everyone knows Buttercup was involved. The other teacher knows Buttercup was involved. How is she gonna keep that from them?
Everything will be fine now. You're a good student, so I'll let you off with a severe warning. Just don't get into any more fights, okay?
I don't think
Now,
she has that
with the
power.
class.
Shouldn't Buttercup at least be suspended? Or, like, have detention or something? I mean, I don't know, because I never caused trouble in high school. Like, so I don't... But should...
I nodded before heading to class. Surprisingly, the rest of the school day went off without another incident. I went to my class, had lunch, and was anxious to get home. As the bell rang for school to end, I felt my phone vibrate in my pocket.
Huh? A text? From Dad?
I'll be picking you up today. Make sure you're ready to go when I get there.
Or how about not?
Or I will leave without you and you have to walk home.
I'd rather walk home, honestly.
That's kind of a surprise.
I quickly headed back to my locker and got my things before waiting for Naomi and Suzu.
You sheepy? You sleepy? Don't slap your best friends. It's rude.
Hey, are you ready to go?
Actually, my dad's picking me up.
Well, tell him to suck it.
Okay, I guess that kind of makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
We'll drive home together next time. Tell your dad that we've got you covered from now on.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, ha ha ha. All right.
I don't want him driving me anywhere.
Even while I laughed, something didn't seem right. My dad texted me to say this. Why was he going to pick me up? Had I done something wrong? I didn't know.
I think you do know, Buttercup. I mean, you did get into a fight today. That generally is considered as something wrong. Okay.
I waved Naomi and Suzu goodbye before heading off to the usual spot where my dad picks me up. I took the time to listen to my music while I waited.
I need to go to another Rise of the Phoenix concert.
Yeah, do it, Buttercup.
Eventually, I had played the entire album with no one showing up.
Maybe her dad died.
Maybe he got into an accident.
Maybe he died. Maybe the police found out that he murdered Buttercup's grandpa and he's in jail.
Possibly.
I hope he's in jail.
What the hey?
Dad, sorry.
Dad's never late, especially not this late.
I quickly dialed my dad's phone number again, but as soon as I pressed call, it disconnected and read a signal disconnection error message.
That's fairly suspicious.
What
Okay. Okay. So, this is probably what happened, right? Her dad goes to the mansion to, like, check it out before, like, going to pick Buttercup up.
Okay.
And the hell demons attack him.
Oh. I suppose that's a possibility. Wouldn't her grandpa have protected him as well, though?
Well, they haven't interacted in a really long time.
That's true.
What the? No signal error? How do I not have signal?
I double-checked my phone and saw all 5 bars for signal.
He must be in a dead zone.
Before I could finish, a group of hands grabbed
God
my
damn it.
hands, feet, and covered my mouth. I screamed into the hand over my mouth, struggling to pull away from the hands grabbing at my limbs. It felt disgusting and scary. Feeling their hands on me, I needed it to stop.
Wow, Buttercup has had a very eventful day, and now she's getting kidnapped.
Yep.
Hey! Don't dirty up Malix's prey.
Can we date her?
Aww. The voice, which sent a fearful shiver down my spine, whispered into my ear.
Can we stop whispering? I know it's dramatic, I know, but can we all just stop whispering in Buttercup's ear, please? I would be so, like, ugh, just stop whispering in my ear. I hate whispering. I don't like people whispering in my ear. It's, like, creepy.
I'll make sure to do that next time.
Oh, thanks.
Because I'm such a good friend.
You're coming with me, Miss Anderson.
I'd rather not let go of me, please.
Yeah, I'd like
so
to
I
go
was
home
right.
now. Well, maybe. Or maybe they just sent the message. Like, maybe they, like, stole her dad's phone or something. Or just, like, used magic to make it
That's
look
a
like he sent her
possibility.
the message.
I couldn't fathom what was happening, but before I knew it, I was blindfolded and my limbs were quickly tied up. I felt myself being carried somewhere and was shoved into something that echoed the interior of a bus or a van.
Okay.
The doors closed and off I was taken, unsure of where I was going and why.
Well, I have a pretty good guess as to why, Buttercup, and I think you probably would too if you thought about it for a second.
All I knew is that I was in trouble. All I saw was darkness. I felt numb as I was taken to the place I didn't know of. I couldn't even move my lips to scream. Sounds zipped past my ears, first of the interior of a car, then the outside, then an echoey space with whispers and cackles of people vibrating through it. Abandoned warehouse.
Oh yeah!
However, the wrapper on my...
Smoochy.
Smoochy.
Mars.
BBQ.
Sugar. Something hot. Hot.
Pow!
MME.
Sugar.
Drink my...
Dick.
No.
However, the wrapper on my eyes was eventually removed from my face and my bonds were cut. It took a while for my eyes to adjust, but I found myself in a warehouse. Not surprised. Surrounded by devils, including Malix, who was smirking at me.
Yawn.
I yawned like 10 minutes ago.
I'm sure those little shits will come running to find you when they realize you didn't return to your precious little mansion. They'll search everywhere for you.
Probably. Oh.
Malix walked over and set the barrel of his gun against the skin between my eyes.
That's... Okay.
Shoot me! Do it, I dare you.
No.
I'll knife you.
You don't have a knife. Buttercup doesn't have a knife.
It'll be so funny when they find your dead body instead.
Yeah. You see, that's not... I wouldn't exactly consider that, to be super funny, but, you know. Sorry. I think we were being timed. Were we being timed? I felt like we were being timed.
I don't know, I couldn't pay attention enough before you
I just panicked because, like, this game has a tendency to, like, time us suddenly without any warning. Okay, so I guess we're calling for Eric now.
Yeah.
Okay.
All of a sudden, you didn't like say his name.
Oh, oops, sorry. Who's this?
All of a sudden, a bright purple light engulfed the room, causing the devils around me, including, well, it never said her name,
Eris.
Eris and Malix, to cover themselves.
What the?
What the fuck? Err.
Gusts of wind rushed past me, almost forcing me back. I covered my face with my arms, bracing myself and standing my ground. I tried to peek through my arms to see what was going on, but the light continued to shine brightly.
That's a very bright screen.
It is.
Oh, hey, Eric.
As the gust slowly started to die, the light began to fade, revealing Eric.
As presentable as ever.
Yes.
You look very nice.
Eric! As Eric comes to rescue us. This is where we end the episode of Seduce Me.
Dun dun dun.
We'll catch you next time.